Does Kody Brown's realtor think that he is nuts? They met up on the Sunday, January 19th episode of Sister Wives, and it was an interesting meeting. So, after Kody spilled his heart out to his realtor, does he think the former polygamist is insane? Quite possibly. Keep reading for more details. Does Kody Brown's realtor think he's nuts? It is time to let Kody Kody go. They have paid it off and the ex-wives want it sold so they can have their portions and move along. Janelle Brown is desperate to buy land with her daughter, Maddie Brush Brown, and start their own business. She wants something of her own. She is done with Kody. Mary Brown is in the same spot as she wants what is rightfully hers. The problem is that Kody Brown's name is on all of the lots, so he has to start moving along, but he is not doing this. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Mary and Janelle are getting frustrated. They have said that Kody does not reach out, and when they ask, he has no information. Janelle is ready to get a lawyer, something she said a while back. He claims they are nagging him, but for good reason, so he finally gets a realtor. While they are walking Kody Kody, Kody unloads his life story on this poor man. He shares how this was his dream, but his family fell apart, and he shared it with his exes, but they are ready to sell. Kody Brown could not stop using this realtor as his therapist. He told him everything that had transpired down to the moment they all took off their clothes and swam in the pond with Kody in his undies. It was a lot. So after this, what did the realtor think of Kody? A Reddit thread was started, and one follower said this: "Yeah, that realtor thought he was nuts." Love for the agent. When giving his first impression of Kody Brown, the real estate agent said he saw a man with frizzy hair. That was the best thing he could have said given how obsessed the Sister Wives star is with his hair. He would not like to have heard that in the moment, but the fans loved it. However, they felt awful for the agent who was being used for therapy. In his head he was like, "Stop talking to me about all this nonsense, frizzy man." Does he think everyone is obsessed with him? Why in the world is he sharing his life story with a man who is there to sell a property? His delusion is astounding. Best is watching the flashbacks. Just reminds the world of what an absolute fool he is. It'll be interesting to see if Kody ends up working with the agent in the long run. In the upcoming episode, he and Robyn take their 5 kids for a barbecue on the land, and he contemplates keeping Kody Kody. Did you feel horrid for the agent, or do you think it was good press for him? Let us know and watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC. Kody Brown, the controversial patriarch at the heart of TLC's Sister Wives, has long been a figure that sparks conversation. Whether it's his relationships with his 4 wives or the complex dynamics within his polygamous family, Kody has become a household name. But in a recent twist that fans couldn't have predicted, Kody's behavior has raised more than a few eyebrows, especially with his realtor, who, according to reports, is convinced that Kody might just be nuts. While it's no secret that Kody has a penchant for making bold decisions that sometimes defy common sense, the latest turn of events seems to have even his realtor questioning his sanity. The issue? Kody's real estate choices, his unique approach to family living, and the bizarre requests that have left those in the business scratching their heads. Kody's latest real estate adventure. Kody, who has often voiced his desire to create a perfect living situation for his wives and children, has been in the market for a new home for some time. While the Browns have moved several times throughout the years, this time felt different. Kody's quest for a dream home has taken on an almost surreal quality, with multiple reports indicating that his vision for what constitutes the perfect home is a far cry from the typical family abode. Kody's current situation has been highly complicated by the fact that his family is now fractured, with Christine having left Kody and Mary and Janelle also expressing discontent with their marriages. The idea of finding a new home that could accommodate multiple wives, let alone just one, seems unrealistic at best. Despite this, Kody has been adamant about his dream of building or buying a massive, sprawling property with enough space for his remaining wives and any potential future family expansions. But his vision seems to go beyond what any realtor might consider rational. Kody's vision versus reality. Throughout the years, Kody has repeatedly emphasized his desire to build a perfect family environment, even though his own relationships have become increasingly tumultuous. Despite his breakups with wives Christine and Miri, and the growing tension with Janelle, Kody seems convinced that his family can somehow heal if only he can find the right home. This fantasy of a cohesive, united family living together under one roof is something that has been deeply ingrained in Kody's mind for years. But the reality of his situation is much more complicated. Kody's relationship with Christine ended publicly when she chose to leave him, and Mary's relationship with him has been marred by years of disappointment and emotional distance. Janelle has voiced her dissatisfaction with their marriage, and even Robyn, his only remaining wife, seems to be caught in the middle of Kody's increasingly strained relationships with the others. In a world where Kody is known for his intense desire to control this family's narrative, his real estate pursuits reflect a man unwilling to confront the reality of his fractured relationships. It seems that Kody has failed to see that a new house, no matter how grand, cannot solve the deeper emotional issues plaguing his family. The bizarre requests. As if the grandiosity of Kody's requests wasn't enough, some of the other things he has asked his realtor to look for are even more perplexing. One such request involved finding homes with very specific features that would accommodate his vision of a polygamous family under one roof. According to reports, Kody asked for homes with separate living quarters for each wife, something that seemed counterintuitive given his desire for unity within the family. The realtor also reportedly had to entertain bizarre requests for rooms where Kody could spend quality time with each wife separately, which only fueled the growing sense of absurdity surrounding his property hunt. It became clear that Kody wasn't just looking for a family home. He was searching for a solution to a problem he could not face, the disintegration of his family. The fans' take. While Kody's realtor may be the one left scratching their head, Sister Wives fans have also been vocal about the situation. On social media, viewers have been quick to express their disbelief at Kody's real estate pursuits. It's like he's living in a delusional dream world, one fan wrote. Does he really think a new house will fix his family? He's not even close to understanding what's going on with his wives. Another fan commented, I can't believe how much Kody is wasting on these extravagant homes. At this point, he needs therapy, not a mansion. The general sentiment among viewers is that Kody is either in denial or completely out of touch with reality. His obsession with finding a home for a family that no longer exists in its previous form is seen as a symbolic representation of his failure to recognize the reality of his situation. Moving forward, it's unclear what will come of Kody's real estate adventure or whether he will ever find the home of his dreams. One thing is certain, though, his search for the perfect property may only highlight the fact that his family is far from perfect. As the Sister Wives series continues, viewers are left to wonder if Kody will ever come to terms with the fractures in his family, or if he will remain lost in a fantasy world of his own making, one mansion at a time.